Today we got a special kind of video. We're watching a horror analog series made by the Fallen Star called Tales of Two Earths. As you can see, we did kind of watch the last ones. The playlist is reversed. First video is called Discovery.
Our Earth is a one-of-a-kind planet of unparalleled beauty. However, many people have spotted a second Earth in the sky. No, this is not your mind playing tricks on you. Astronomers have observed a second Earth in the night sky. The continents seem to be reversed, and the people observed living on this second Earth seem to not notice us, as we notice them.
Okay.
What do you do? Nothing. We are currently trying to establish contact with them.
We see you clearly. Do not pay us any mind. And we won't pay you any mind. Kinda weird. Greetings, we come in peace and with open arms. So they're doing binary. I meant Morse code, my bad. I'm tired. No response. We mean no harm. Nothing. We seek peaceful contact. Nothing. SOS. Okay, wait. That probably was just an effect, but... Oh! STA? Seismic testing. Earth 2. Whoa. Okay. So they did that, and then your insistent prodding won't go unnoticed. You are annoying. Ignore us. Leave us be. So there were a pair of eyes. That's weird. Warning, some effects in this video could possibly trigger seizures for people with photosensitivity and epilepsy. Your discretion is advised. It's not really that visible. Earth 2. Satellite imaging suggests the planet may be dying. However, that has not been confirmed. Although an alliance with Earth 2 could provide us with an upper hand against the Soviets, but they have rejected all forms of contact. We have been trying to establish a stable contact before the Soviets. All we received was SOS. That probably was an effect, wasn't it? Yep. What could they need our help for? Persistent, are you? I've asked you multiple times to leave us alone, and yet you never listened. I'll give you 3 more chances, people of Gaia. Squander them, and I will not be so forgiven. Stop trying to contact us.
We interrupt this program for a special message. One of our satellites have been knocked out of orbit, presumably by Earth's residents.
Earth 2, and I think it said Gaia? Rhea. Okay, I kind of know what this is about.
This is their first act of hostility towards us. We are attempting to establish diplomatic relations with them to get this sorted out.
Right. You did not know. Oh, you don't know how to listen.
Sorted out.
Okay. Photosensitivity warning again. National Laboratory blank blank. June 13th, 1983.
Dr. Rickson, what's the report you've gathered on the consequences of Earth 2 orbiting our planet?
Yes, the orbit of Earth 2 has caused our Earth, designated Earth 1, to have rising tides and heightened seismic activity.
And what are we supposed to do about this?
Unfortunately, nothing. Well, there is one option, but it's a drastic one.
And that is?
Remove it from our orbit. The problem is that we've observed human life on the planet. If we go through with this, we would be causing unwarranted and unwanted destruction.
Is there any other way to get rid of Earth 2 from our orbit?
None to our knowledge, sir.
However, we have recovered our fallen satellite.
Oh.
and we found something in it.
Oh.
What did you find?
Organic matter. Its molecular structure is unlike anything we've ever seen before.
Its cells are coated in a strange film, a protein that appears to absorb radiation.
Do you know where this is from?
We assume it's from Earth.
I'm gonna guess Earth 2.
This is a distress message from Gaia, or as you may know it, Earth 2. We're trying to reach you all for assistance and liberation. We can't speak for long or else it will detect us or get the wrong idea.
Who are you? How did you hijack this transmission?
My name is Ellie Lynch. We need evacuation. The Eye.
Evacuation, brainwash the eye. One test has been used up, people of Gaia. 2 more remain. I saw the transmission. Stop with your interactions. We just want to be left alone. Okay. Seismic testing Earth 2. There's a thing being said around it. Something like seismic. That's what is confusing me. You don't need to do that. Oh, there's the Russian video. I didn't record it. We got audio transmission from maybe a radio show or whatnot. I'm just gonna be reading out the translations while having the voice at the background lowered. This is a message from the Supreme Soviet Community. Comrades, a matter of great importance has come to our attention. Through many rigorous scientific observations, we have confirmed the presence of a celestial body near our great union, one that mirrors our own Earth. While the decadent capitalist powers seek to exploit and conquer this new world for their own selfish greed, we, the vanguard of the people, remain vigilant. It is our duty to uncover the truth and safeguard the workers of the world from imperialist corruption and capitalist propaganda. Soviet intelligence has intercepted transmissions from the Americans, whom have attempted contact with this world. The response was hostile. Their arrogance risks catastrophe. They've woken a sleeping beast. And the question here is, how do they know there's a beast in between these? Fear not, comrades. We, the Soviet people, seek knowledge and not destruction. We will study this world, understand its origins, and learn its purpose. We will not succumb to the capitalist fearmongering. We have sent signals out to the second world and are eager to hear back. We must determine who they are hostile to and what the I bet this is what it means. We do not intend to disturb them, we intend to understand them. Comrades, the Americans seek to spread their imperialism across the stars, but we seek to spread freedom instead. And then there's these papers that I'll get them translated in 1 minute. So here I translated the images, and the first one says, once we send satellites to the second world, we may well be able to intimidate any capitalist into trying to make contact with them. The second world remains silent. They have not responded to our messages. We will send a spaceship to the planet in blank days. Our satellites have been disabled. Something is trying to send us a message. We have revealed the terrible truth about the second planet. We have to cancel our plans to send a spaceship. The accent mean a spaceship. We found a biological substance. It looks like a gel-like muscle tissue containing hypothermophilic enzymes, and it was trying to eat the skin of one of our satellites. And then the video corrupts into How lovely the other side decides to not follow simple instructions told to their enemies. We know you intercepted their transmission, and we know that you know what we told them. So why would you think it was respectful to send a transmission to us? The second chance has been used up. One more, and we'll get involved, but not in the way you desire. And what does this mean? It replaced the core. They mean the core of the earth. And now the final video called Faux Truth. The fuck?
Interview 1. We are keeping these short and succinct to avoid drawing attention.
Correct. So, Miss Lynch and Mr. Heron.
It is Michael Heron, sir.
Right. So you say your planet is under the control by this eye thing, is that correct?
Affirmative.
And you call it the eye. Why do you call it this?
It has eyes nearly everywhere. We've managed to stay under its radar.
Do you need military intervention?
No, absolutely not. It'll retaliate if we try.
Alright. We've got to end this interview here, or the transmission will go so long that it would be detected by the eye.
Interview 2. So, do you know this thing's goals?
All we know is that it sees itself as a savior. By brainwashing our population, it seeks to end any wars and bring about peace.
They did talk about brainwash right in the
In
video
return,
before.
it gets to live and absorb nutrients from the planet.
So, it is trying to establish some symbiotic relationship with Earth too.
Correct.
But it clearly isn't working, as the planet is dying.
So we know that there's this thing called an eye, and it's I'm gonna talk about this later.
Also correct.
I assume it has a name for itself. Do you know it?
Rhea. We've heard it call itself Rhea.
Like the Greek goddess?
Yes. It has even settled for changing the name of our planet to Rhea.
Alright, we'll end this interview here.
Interview 3. Are you familiar with any weaknesses it may have?
None to our knowledge.
There might be one.
Go ahead, spit it out.
Rhea has no stable structure. It is made of hundreds of proteins that absorb radiation, but maybe that could be overloaded.
So,
That may be overloaded, so that screams at me nukes.
you say we nuke the hell out of this
Okay, yeah.
thing.
Correct.
Alright, how has the eye not brainwashed you two in your group?
It is simple, really. The eye can't keep track of all 7 million people.
It is easy for some traitors to go under the radar.
And is there
Right.
anything else we should know about its physiology?
It is large enough to create its own gravitational pull and is capable of eating metal.
And it was able to replace the entire core of the planet.
So he has replaced it to... Oh, okay.
We figured that part already.
But do you happen to know where this thing came from in the first place?
It was some bioweapon created by an alien civilization. At least, that's our working theory.
Right.
Ellie, we never came up.
Any other questions?
So, I did watch this video before, right? And I think because of Michael's reaction to what Ellie says about it, like, Ellie, we never came up with this information, right? Ellie wasn't completely brainwashed, but now
We
is.
never came up.
Any other questions?
Yes. Do you have any idea why it doesn't want to interact with us?
Because it knows what you guys are capable of. It can't have you guys ruining its perfect planet.
And this is the moment that it just hits me, right? Perfect planet. They didn't say this. They said that it thought it wanted peace to bring ultimate peace. But now it says it desires. It's talking for it. Ellie has become its representative.
It desires absolute peace, and I believe we should end the interview here. We don't want Rhea finding out. Now do we?
And she starts calling it Rhea by itself. She's brainwashed at this moment.
So,
And funny enough, she's right here, still. And it's intentional.
That was interesting.
I know. We could try to establish an interview with it.
But it specifically told us not to interact with it.
I'm sure if we are reasonable about it, we can coerce the eye into wanting.
That's when Ellie leaves. It's not her anymore that is listening on the transmission. You know who that is?
Interview to sort things out.
The eye. It screams. And here's the thing. I think this is the core of Earth 2. This is an arrow with an eye icon. This is the being of Rhea. That is the eye. I accept. It accepts its transmission. And the first comment is, Ellie is either getting nervous about Rhea finding out or is a spy. And that screams at me, right? Literally 3 days ago. This series is underrated and someone has to be looking at it. That's why I'm here. I just found it in my recommendation. I just looked at the channel. I said 6 episodes of a series. Have you seen the messages? It's a really good series, okay? That's all I'm saying. It deserves so much more. So that was the first reaction to the series. But yeah, that's all for today. And if you enjoyed, please like and subscribe and let me know in the comments below what other videos or series unlock or not. I don't know. I want to just put it inside of the channel as well because it's a much... I think it's an easier concept or niche that I can adapt the channel into as well. But yeah, for now, I'll just see you later. See ya.